Have you ever swatted a mosquito and thought, what if this thing were the size of a bird? Or seen a cockroach and imagined it as big as your cat? Well, you're not just watching a bee movie. You're picturing a real period in Earth's history. Welcome to the Carboniferous Period, roughly 359 to 299 million years ago. This wasn't just the age of coal forests. It was the age of giant insects. Imagine a world where dragonflies, or more accurately, griffinflies like the Meganura, had wingspans of up to 75 centimeters. That's 2.5 feet, folks. Picture one of those soaring past your window. These weren't your garden variety dragonflies. They were apex predators of the sky, hunting other insects and small amphibians. And they weren't alone. On the forest floor, giant millipedes called arthropleura stretched up to 2.5 meters long. Think of a centipede the size of a small car crawling around. Terrifying, right? Even the cockroaches were supersized, some reaching the length of your hand. So, what turned our planet into a bug's paradise, or nightmare? The secret ingredient was oxygen. During the Carboniferous Period, vast, swampy forests covered much of the Earth. These ancient plants were incredibly efficient at photosynthesis, pumping massive amounts of oxygen into the atmosphere. Oxygen levels soared to as high as 35%, compared to the 21% we have today. This oxygen-rich air was a game-changer for insects. Insects don't have lungs like we do. They breathe through a network of tiny tubes called trachea that deliver oxygen directly to their cells. The efficiency of this system is limited by how far oxygen can diffuse through these tubes. In today's atmosphere, this physical limit keeps insects relatively small. But back in the Carboniferous, with so much extra oxygen in the air, diffusion was much more effective. It allowed oxygen to penetrate deeper into their bodies, fueling their growth and enabling them to reach colossal sizes. It was like they were on a permanent oxygen boost, allowing their bodies to break through the size barriers that constrain them today. But the party didn't last forever. The reign of the giant insects came to an end as the climate changed. The planet became cooler and drier, causing the great coal swamps to shrink. As the forests dwindled, so did the oxygen production. Atmospheric oxygen levels began to drop, eventually returning to levels closer to what we see today. For the giant insects, this was a catastrophe. Their supersized bodies could no longer get enough oxygen to function. The very thing that allowed them to become giants became their downfall. Alongside the changing atmosphere, new predators were emerging. The rise of reptiles and early bird-like dinosaurs created a more dangerous world. These new vertebrates were more efficient hunters, putting extra pressure on the giant arthropods. Trapped between a suffocating atmosphere and new, agile predators, the age of giant insects slowly faded away. So the next time you see a dragonfly, take a moment to appreciate its ancient lineage. It's a living reminder of a time when its ancestors ruled the skies, a time when our planet was a truly alien world, the time of the giant insects. It's a fascinating chapter in Earth's story, showing how life can adapt in incredible ways to the conditions of its environment. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into our planet's amazing history. See you next time.